Hello everyone, and thank you for coming. Tonight we are continuing with Shadowrun, which we're making some real good progress. I think we're getting pretty close to the end now, actually. Hope you guys all had a very good weekend. I had an interesting weekend. On Saturday, my bed came, so I do have my awesome, great new bed. Well, it's a normal bed, but it's very nice to have a new bed after 13 years. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to super enjoy it as much as I would like, because on Saturday, in preparation for my bed arriving, I did a number of hours of intensive cleaning, especially underneath the bed area, and surrounding and whatnot. So, that turns out that those are a lot of muscles that I don't use super often. So I was very sore most of the weekend. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to fully enjoy my bed in the next day or two. But yeah, it's definitely been very nice. So yeah, last time we, I believe we were just getting started on the As Technology job. We're gonna blow up the building here. As Technology, a giant in the world of technological and magical research, one of the most powerful and feared corporations on the planet, and that's all we get. Yeah, okay. You are leaving controlled sector Berlin, okay. So, I think we just basically loaded and that was it. We didn't actually do anything here. So what is this? Searching the dead drop, you find a package with the telltale markings of the Schockenwallen writer. As Technology. This is an open request for research data from As Technology, Jewel District Branch. The Azis conduct their research in secrecy. They use their money and power to obscure the truth. We will uncover their secrets. We will share them with the world. We will level... Oh, excuse me. We will level the playing field between As Technology and its competition. The timely delivery of this information will be well rewarded. Freedom, equality, information, Schockenwallen writer. Okay. Okay, so I think that's the only thing there that we can interact with. I did see the yellow marker down to the south, but I want to investigate stuff first. Oh, here we go. Wait, can we actually go into these places? No, we can't actually go anywhere around back there. Oh, is this the threshold of where we can go? Okay, yes, we can't actually go past there. Okay, so at least we know our threshold. Now, what do we got going on down here? These guys don't look super friendly. Your comlink buzzes. There's a series of clicks as the connection is established. A moment later, Paul Amsel begins to speak. Alright, Cassie, that's the As Technology complex just in front of you. You'll note the heavy security posted at the front door. Those are As Technology employees. They're dangerous, to be sure, but you could probably take them without too much difficulty. Unfortunately, the Azis have also contracted Knight Errant to protect this facility. They are the ones that we need to worry about. Just to reiterate, you'll want to keep a low profile on this run. Get in and out as quickly and quietly as possible. Knight Errant keeps a high threat response team on site, and you don't want to tangle with them, trust me on that. If you do need to go loud, give it everything you got. You're going to be reducing the building to a smoldering crater anyway, but I'd highly recommend stealth over a frontal assault. Thanks for the heads up. No problem. If I were you, I'd begin by trying to find an alternative path into the building, something out of sight. Once the facility calls for help, you're going to be on a tight timetable. Okay, so we don't necessarily want to go in the front door. I don't think there was any way... Is there a way around the back here? We might have to go around the left way. Thing is, I don't know if I can get back here. Can I get back here somewhere? Any sort of secret back entrance? No? No, I'm getting the impression that's a no. Okay, well then in that case, let's head down this way. We're just passing by. Don't worry about us. We're totally normal people. Doing totally normal things. Nothing suspicious at all. What's that bug? Can we step on the cockroach? No. We cannot step on the cockroach. Alright, nothing here to interact with. How about over here? Ooh, what's this? A shoddily built soy calf shop looks closed, okay. Anything of interest down here? Nope. What about over here? A human and a dwarf, both in their early 20s, stand huddled in the courtyard. They don't seem to notice your approach. She's been gone a long time, Mira. I'm getting worried, aren't you? She's my girlfriend, Heinrich. Of course I'm worried, but she can handle herself. On the streets, yeah, but against the Azzies? I just don't know. She'll be okay. Brave words, but her tone tells a different story. It's plain as day that she's worried sick. Oh man, I don't know what to do, Mira. And I still say that messing with the Azzies was a bad idea. What else were we supposed to do? That compound of theirs is lit up like a goddamn Christmas tree. They've got more power than they know what to do with. We need that juice, Heimer. Our solar collectors are garbage. If we can't keep the lights on after a few days of cloud cover, how do you think we're going to survive the winter? I know, Mira, I know. But couldn't we have just bought some second-hand panels? They can't be that expensive. She sighs. We could have, sure, before Danny spent our last handful of Nuyen on those forged keycards. She straightens up, puts on a brave face. She'll be fine. She'll be back any second now. Just you wait. Alright, can we, do an interacting with these guys? Oh, what's this hatch? Somebody spent a fair amount of money on this utility hatch, and it's plastered with the anti-tampering warnings to prove it. A cursory inspection shows you that the hatch has been maglocked. A fairly sophisticated model from the looks of it. Short of using an authorized keycard, there's no way you're getting past this thing. She looks up at you, her expression guarded. Yeah? What do you want? Let's see. Couldn't help overhearing you two. Going up against Az technology, huh? We're not going up against anything. She gestures broadly at her own body. Do we look like Shadowrunners to you? We're just, improvising. Trying to stay in business. He gives Mira a significant glance. The only way we can. Could you two use some help? Sounds like your friend has gotten herself in trouble. Her tone is sharp. We'll be fine. What we don't need is a stranger butting into our business. So just go away, alright? Have a nice day. Mira, look at her. That's a professional. She can help us. He takes a step toward you, his arms wide. Please, ma'am, we do need your help. She just doesn't want to admit it. Let's see. We're not going to push the matter by telling them to ask for help nicely. Let's see, if it's bad for the Azzies, it's good for me. I'll help you out. Oh, thank God. And thank you, too. He turns to Mira. Give her the spare keycard that Danny bought. She's going to fix this for us. You can see the mistrust in her eyes, but after a moment's hesitation, she begins to fish around in her bag. Finally, she produces a thick plastic keycard. She hands it to you. This'll get you into the utility tunnel. Danny went down there about half an hour ago. She said she'd be back in 10 minutes. Find her for us, okay? Please, bring her back safe. Okay, cool. Looks like we got an entrance. What I do just want to check out the thing to the side here first, because I did see a prompt. Oh, I don't think we can... Yeah, no, we can't get to that without getting through, a fence of some kind. Probably. Oh, no, we can check it from here. Cheap corporate art looks like marble from a distance, but up close it's clearly made of injection-molded plasticry. Okay, yeah, and there's an Azzy there. So, we don't want to go there, I think. I think let's head back to the, to the hatch. We've got the card. Alright, the hatch looks as sturdy as ever. Insert your keycard. The indicator light on the mag lock changes from red to green. There's an audible thunk, and the hatch pops open, revealing a ladder leading down to the utility tunnel below. Alright, we've got our in. Possibly. We'll see where this actually goes. The lock appears to be short-circuited, okay? Anything to interact with? Anyone who wants us dead? Well, that doesn't look good. In an instant, you size up the scene playing out in front of you. A young elf dressed in the same shabby chic clothes that the cafe kids were. Danny, cornered, with no place to run. A pair of Az-Technology security drones closing in for the kill. The drones are low grade, but they're armed, and Danny's hands are empty. She's in trouble, and she knows it. The futility of her situation is written all over her face. An instant later, the drone's sensors alert them to your presence. They spin in unison to face you. Intruders detected. Weapons detected. Lethal force authorized. Danny's eyes widen, then she hits the deck. The panic spills out of her in a scream. Look out! Alright. Well, well, well. What have we here? I wanna make sure I don't hit Danny. Yeah, that looks like that's fine. How about Fireball? Good, Danny's unharmed, and these things took a fuck ton of damage. Glory. No, I don't want to use your gun. Use your slashies. Yeah, standard attacks should be fine. There we go. Ah, frick it. How could you miss? Alright, Blitz. You take your gun and try and shoot this thing. Very good. Hey, we got a karma for it. Danny looks you up and down. When she's finished sizing you up, she puts her hands on her hips and smiles. Thanks for the rescue. It takes a pair to bring a weapon into Azzy territory. Everybody knows that they shoot first if you're packing. I wouldn't have risked it. Heimlich and Mira sent me. They're worried about you. Oh, Heimlich worries about everything. Price of being a dad, I guess. She smiles. Mira's got faith in me, though. Anyway, yeah, I'll admit it. I got in over my head, but only a little bit. The drones wouldn't have shot me, I wasn't armed, but I wasn't looking forward to spending the next week in an Azzy interrogation cell. I've heard stories. The stories are true. She shakes her head. You have no idea how lucky you are. If they'd taken you, you'd have spent the rest of your miserable life wishing you'd been shot. I'll take your word for it. I'm not planning on making a habit of this. She slaps the side of the power conduit with a smile. And I shouldn't need to. The tap's all hooked up and ready. Impressive. Heinrich wasn't convinced that you could pull it off. Yeah, well, it's amazing what you can teach yourself to do when your livelihood depends on it. Blitz leans in to inspect her work. Yeah. That looks like a pretty solid connection. Nice soldering job on those contacts there. I'd say you're good to go. He straightens, casts a glance back at you. You know, Chief, we could use this setup to our advantage. It wouldn't be too hard for me to manufacture a power spike from here. We could overload the Azzy's power grid, Without disabling the generator's safety overrides, it wouldn't cause any permanent damage, but the confusion might give us an opening to get into the building. He shrugs. Your call, of course. Just thought I should bring it up. Danny's eyes go wide. Whoa! Hold up. If you do that, they'll trace it. As technology will find the power tap, and they'll come down on us. We just saved your life. You owe us. Yeah, you saved my life all right, but now you're talking about doing something that'll get all of us killed. Mira, Heinrich, he's got a little sister to look after. What happens to her if the Azzies take us away? Yeah, fine. I guess I'll be a good person. You're right, I wouldn't do that to you. You can tell your friends that everything's gonna be alright. She breathes a sigh of relief. Thanks. You know, some people say that Shadowrunners are ruthless criminals, guns for hire, just out for the money. It's good to see that isn't always the case. I'm gonna bail on out of here. I've been stuck in this tunnel too long already, and like you said, the others are worried. But if there's ever anything we can do for you, come by the shop. You'll be welcome at our place for life. Okay. You know what? I want to see what options it gives me if I do interact with it. But I want to save just in case it doesn't give me a choice. Alright, so what are the optional things here? Get the project data for Shock and Wellenreiter. Overload the facilities... Oh, do we still have to overload the facilities generator anyways? What happens if I interact? You step forward to inspect the power tap, the same tap that you promised her you wouldn't interfere with. Feeding a power spike into the power grid would be as easy as crossing a couple wires. No. We told her we wouldn't. Alright, I guess we should look for another way in. Danny looks up at you with a smile. There she is, our hero. Thank you so much, ma'am, and thanks for bringing her back to us. Yeah, thanks, and thank you for helping to keep the Azzies off our tails. If Danny had been captured, it would have been bad. She reaches up, grabs Danny's hand, clutches it tight. Worse than bad, babe. A lot worse. She looks down at Mira and smiles, squeezes her hand tight. Anyway, thanks again for the rescue. We all owe you a lot. If there's ever anything that any of us can do for you, you just let us know. Well, we could use a distraction. But I can't actually talk to any of them. What happens if I check the shop here? No, it's still closed. Okay. Okay, let's try going around the side of the building here. Okay, doesn't look like he's going to interact with us. LTG worker. What's an LTG worker? This LTG tech's coveralls are smeared with sweat and grime. A scowl is plastered across her face. She takes a quick glance at you, then turns back to her work. Unless you're here to help me fix this panel, you better stay the hell out of my hair. Otherwise, I'll call security and have them drag you out. Yeah, we got Blitz. Blitz can take a look at it. Here we go, Blitz. Quickly, Blitz shows her the problem, 2 mismatched connections. Hey, yeah, you're right. She looks up at you. The scowl has disappeared from her face, but she doesn't look happy either. Look, I really appreciate the help, but I have to do this myself. I'm already way behind, and corporate's gonna have my ass if I don't get it done before lunch. Oh, I kind of wish I had more strength, even though I wouldn't take this option because it would be bad in a stealth mission. But I really like, let me ask you a question then. Do you value your kneecaps? That is very my kind of solution. But no, you know, if you're that far behind, you can always go catch up on your other work. Leave me to work on the panel. It'll be no trouble. Yeah, we got 5 charisma, let's go. A confused scowl crosses her face. I don't even know you, buddy. Why in God's name would I leave you alone with a panel that I'm responsible for? Oh, so we've got, it's a good thing that we've been putting all these points into charisma to get the etiquettes, because we've got answers now. When did Az Technology ever do anything for you, aside from working you half to death? Let me take care of the panel and you can clock out early. I'll even spread a little spending money your way. Well, isn't that the other one here? Alright, we'll use the charisma option here. Oh, we lost 100, so we had to spend 100 anyways for it. But that's less than 300, so that's good. You make a compelling argument. This job has been a load of dreck since they canned my assistant. Screw it, the panel's all yours. I'm off to find a pub. Hey, and we got karma. I'd say 100 Nuyen for a karma point is well worth it. Although, I think that gives us... Oh, we've only got 4 karma. I thought we had 5 now. Can I do anything with 4 karma? I think what I was I wanting to increase my quickness? Which I would need 6 for. Actually, I kind of want to increase body. I haven't increased body in ages. Strength is useless for me. Intelligence could be useful just to have it for responses, but we can't do anything again with 4 points anyways. We're not speccing into chi casting at this point in the game. So yeah, I think we just need 5 points in order to do anything at this point. Alright. So, let's check the Lytic box. This panel is a mess. The lock on the casing has been broken and exposed cabling spills out in a number of places. Ugh! As someone who is actually trained in computer networking, that hurts. Have your Decker override the controls. Let's go. Very good. We found our other way in. Yeah, let's go. The glittering halls of the Az Technology facility stand in sharp contrast to the megacorp's unsavory reputation. Everything in here screams money, from the mirror polish on the floors to the obsidian inlays in the walls. The generators and the Bloodline project lie somewhere beneath your feet. Nice work, Cassie. There have been no alerts thus far. Hopefully you'll continue to avoid detection as you make your way through the building. If an alert does go out, I'll get you an ETA on their reinforcements, but hopefully it won't come to that. I've marked an elevator on your PDA. I'd start making my way there if I were you. It's the most efficient path to reach your objective. Best of luck. Alright. Keep the team alive. Alright. Oh, so overload the facility's generator is the thing that'll make it go kaboom, not the underground power surge. Okay. Alright, well, we're gonna save here real quick. Just in case. Since stealth is not really our forte in this team. Okay, so... Alright, so that's the target. How do we get there? Okay, what happens if we go up here? Hey, Mono, nice to have you here. Oh, we can jack in and try and get in through there. Or we can try going through the unlocked door. We do also want to get the data, so I do think I'm going to try jacking in. Blitz. Get your head in there. Alright, hopefully Blitz doesn't set off any alarms. Is this gonna... No? Okay. We're good so far. That's elevator controls, security cameras. Okay, let's go after the cameras first. Oh, yeah, there we go. I had a feeling. White Sparky, and then just a couple of whites. Alright. That's fine. We can deal with this. Let's hit it with an erosion. Good, and... Oh, that was my only, my last pip. Okay, that's fine, because that means I've got my AoE. I don't think I can hit all three, no. I can only hit two. Alright, that's fine. Yep, that's good. I still don't understand how suppression actually works. I've never been able to figure out what I'm supposed to do with it. It's a good thing the white I see have terrible aim. That's good, you're down. Erosion on this boy. Very good, and now we should be able to just pop him. Very good. Okay, so... Oh, that's secure door controls. Okay, let's hack the security cameras first. Good, security cameras are set. Next is doors. Good. And next is elevators. Rock on. Now let's get the fuck out of here. Didn't look like there was anywhere else I could go, so I believe that's it. Okay. I think I saw a guy there. So I don't know if I want to necessarily go through that route, but we have... Oh, there's so many guys. Because we have access to the security cameras now, so it's letting us see where everything is. What is that? Yeah, I don't know if I can get past this guy. The question is... Do we... Actually, can we go through here now? We can! There's no cameras in here. You know what? I'm gonna save real quick. Before we start touching things. Come on, Blitz. Okay, that guy just kind of loops around behind secure door 3. Alright, so what's in here? Okay. Aztec inventory services. Activate the terminal. This brings to life. A quick scan of its contents reveals little of value, but you do find a message that catches your attention. From Meyer Fatima J. to Lange Katya. Katya, I've got some pretty grave concerns about this new project. I don't know what they're doing downstairs, not exactly anyway, but I'm pretty thoroughly creeped out by some of the inventory requests that have been coming up to my desk recently. When we decided to sign on with Az Technology, we talked this over. We knew the company's reputation, and I said that I could handle whatever came my way. But this... I don't know, Katya. This last order crossed the line. What would the research team need with a bulk order of gags, restraints, and 500 liters of hydrochloric acid? Ooh, that's a nasty combination. Uh-oh, I've got to run. Just got a message over the comm. Looks like Central wants to see me about something. I'll catch you back at your apartment later tonight. Let's talk about this over a bottle of wine. I know that I could use it. Just a guess, Chief, but I'm thinking that she never got to enjoy that glass of wine. Yeah, I'm getting that impression. Oh, that person just moved through. You know what? Let's hit this door. Okay, good. The screen to this terminal comes alive at your approach. An As Technology login screen awaits your password. Blitz, do the thing. Alright, we got some pay data. Very nice. How is anyone supposed to get into this room back here? There's no door. There's no door that goes into this room. Weird. Okay. Alright, so... the question becomes... what is the way that we want to do this? Okay, this guy's hanging out over there. So, because we need to be stealthy, in theory. So I'm not 100% sure what the best place to go would be. Okay, yeah, that guy's running around. If we come to this door here... yeah, the thing is, I don't know... well, maybe if we come in through here. We could probably get into this room here. And then through secure door 5. While this well, no, because either way, we're still going to need to come into this area here. I'm curious what's over here. The thing that I'm most curious about is whether we can kill someone before they can get off an alarm. So I think we're gonna save quick here. We're gonna wait for that guy to come around here. Oh, did he not see me? Shit. Okay. So we didn't get to the lab undetected, but that means that it is technically possible. Okay. That guy's down there. Now the question is fighting them going to mean that there's going to be further actions going on? Pierces armor? No, I want the one that strips the armor. Here we go. You're not dead yet. Good. They're down. Cassie can't get far enough to be able to actually use an attack here. Can Iger get? No, shit, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to move. Okay, yes. So they are going to do that. Okay. So with that being the case, we're going to reload. Yeah. Because I would like to get through without being noticed, if possible. Since that is an objective, which means we'll probably get karma for it. But the question becomes... how are we supposed to get through? So I think we need to go this way. But we need to wait for him to move out of the way before we can get up into this room. So we're going to move down here. Yeah, wait for you to get your ass through that door. Yeah, come on. Keep moving. There you go. Why is there another data jack here? These lockers are stuffed full of spare knight-errant security uniforms. Let's go! Grimly, your teammates set about struggling into the complicated and ill-fitting uniforms. Okay, we're making progress. A few minutes of cursing and a couple of popped rivets later, the job is done. You take a moment to examine your team, then nod in satisfaction. They look like a group of authentic knight-errant security officers. Well, that's handy. I'm all for avoiding a firefight if we can get away with it. He claps you on the shoulder. Good find, Chief. Alright, so... is there any reason to jack in here? Or is this just the same thing? Okay, yes, this is just the same place that we were before. Alright, so it's just a different jack-in point. Alright, so now the question becomes... what can we get away with? If we come around here, is he gonna have a problem with us? The security guard steps toward you, his weapon slung. I didn't expect to bump into any of you knight-errant guys out here. You on patrol? Oh, good thing we have high charisma. Yeah, I was just transferred from HQ. They had me walking the perimeter to familiarize myself with the building. He waves you off. Let's get to it then. Alright. Yep, don't mind our military drone. Is there actually anything in here? No, it's a trap room. A room where it's like, oh, ha, 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 you thought you were going to get something cool, but no, now you've just thrown yourself in the way of a person. Alright, so we should probably be fine with this guy too, I'm assuming. The elevator guard steps toward you, his weapon slung. I didn't hear anything about KE assets being deployed in this sector. Why are you here? Yeah, so same excuse. He smirks. Well, enjoy the walk, and get used to it. They'll have you walking perimeter for the next few months, at least. Alright, we're cool. So I'm gonna save real quick, because I don't know if the exec will be okay with this. A worried-looking man in an expensive suit is pacing back and forth in this room. He locks eyes with you, and you can feel the fear radiating out of him. He looks surprised to see you, but not alarmed. Oh, hey, I don't usually see knight-errant personnel wandering around this part of the building. What's up? Just making my rounds. They doubled patrols tonight. He looks relieved. Alright, well, I won't keep you, but it makes me feel safer knowing that you guys are around. Just doing my job. Okay, cool. So, I think that makes me, reasonably certain that we can just go wherever the fuck we want. And as long as we don't shoot anyone, we will be good. Your stomach lurches slightly as the elevator plummets downward into the bowels of the Aztechnology facility. A faint but omnipresent thrumming sound raises the hair on the back of your neck. The deeper you go, the more certain you become. This place is vibrating with power, both from the generators and from something else. Alright. Well done, Cassie. I'm not seeing any comm chatter to indicate that Knight-Errant is aware of your presence. I've located a new exit point for you. A security door, conveniently located near the generators. I will mark its location on your PDA. Keep up the good work, Cassie. I'll contact you if anything changes. Good. Okay, overload the generator, escape through the security door, get the project data. Okay, so that's on this floor. Okay, there's only the one door, I think. I don't see anything else to interact with. Oh, here we go. The door slides open with a hiss, revealing a surprised-looking young woman in an Aztechnology security uniform. She steps toward you, her weapon drawn. Stop, who are you? She half raises her rifle. Identify yourself. Calm down, my name's Mueller. Knight-Errant sent me. She sounds suspicious, on edge. Let me see some ID. What are we gonna do here? Do me a favor and ditch the paranoia. Central sent me to relieve you. If what you're saying is true, then why haven't we heard anything over the comms about it? Beats the hell out of me. I'd suggest you go ask Central about it. She pauses. That isn't protocol. This entire story is this... Look, I'd love to chat, but you should really get moving. I've seen Central come down on people for insubordination. It isn't pretty. See, I really should have taken the security etiquette. But we do have the charisma, so, let's do it. Alright, we're going. Thanks for the heads up. Wow, they, have no sense of security protocol here. Alright, so we do need Blitz to jack in somewhere. If we can find somewhere to interact with. Isn't this a data jack station thing? Why is there no data jack here? That's annoying. I need eyes on the security cams. Alright, I think these are explodey barrels. Keep moving, Cassie, you're almost there. When you reach the control panel for the generators, the password Zolotl should allow you to disengage their safety overrides. Set the destruct and get out. See you back at the cruise bazaar. Okay, so gotta keep in mind a Zolotl. That's the lab blast door. Okay. Now the question is... well, actually, we should be able to get our Can I control Max here? How do I control... I want to go into the thingy. I've got a drone. What is this? Nothing. Okay, that's, I think, just what we're on here. Okay. Can I switch to Blitz here? How do I go in, I want to send the drone into the thingy. Because I know that the drones can go in the vents. Is it only during combat? That seems not efficient. Oh, does it just loop around? Okay, so Blitz. Oh, here we go. Now Blitz can do the thing. Alright, so let's go to... Okay, yeah, so this just goes through here. Oh, no, goddammit. Does that mean I have to do this every turn? Yeah, Blitz, control mode. Yeah, get him out. Wait, what? Oh, this is the full range of his movement. Alright, and the turn. I can't believe I have to do this every friggin' turn to do this. Oh, or maybe I should just have Blitz jack in first. Actually, you know what? We're gonna be smart. And we're gonna save before we jack in. Alright, so we're in. What do we got? We got the lab blast door. And we got something down here. I'm guessing because this is red, that means that we're going to be running into something here. Yep, that's what I thought. So we've got a white sentry and a white IC. Okay. So let's hit the sentry, because they seem more dangerous. Yes, definitely. Okay, what's the... There we go. 90, 90... Yeah, I don't think we're getting better than 90. And we missed. That's fine. We can keep just trying to ping him from here. It's not great, but it's damage. There we go. Alright, the sentry is the one that I was most worried about. So now we can try and deal with these little guys. That's fine. We've got my AoE up again, so we can nail both of these things. Very good. Hit one with erosion. Good. We might be able to finish one off. Very good. That's fine, their aim is consistently bad, so I'm not super worried. Can I nail it with erosion? I could. But I think it would be better to get a little closer. We can hit it with the erosion. Very good. We should still be able to hit it with the AoE without hitting ourselves. Excellent. And one more shot. Very good. Okay. Alright, blast door's open. Okay, what's up this way? I don't think... Yeah, there's nothing that way. So let's... I guess we'll take this path first. Okay. 77% hit chance or 60%. Alright, let's deal with this one then first. Good. And the AoE. Very good. One more. Dang it, that's fine. Darn it, I was really hoping that the DOT would take care of it. It doesn't have any more dot on it, so that's unfortunate. But I should still be able to shoot it. Good, it's down. Let's heal up. Good. And then... Yes, I know that that's what that does, I just don't know how to use it. Okay, so let's pop this one a couple times. Very good. I don't know why that didn't attack us, but I'm fine with it. Alright, that's down. Let's make some progress. Great, this is the security cams. Excellent, we've got eyes. Now, the next one, which is the last one, I think. Alright, got a little bit of company. Hit it with that erosion. And the AoE. Excellent. Now, hopefully we can... Nope, not finishing it. But getting real close. And at least they missed on their attack, so... We can just pop that. Good. And then you, we can start chipping at. Good. I'm not sure why it didn't attack me, but... I think there's some kind of weird bug with the Matrix enemy's AI, where if you're standing in the doorway, it makes it more difficult for them to decide to attack you. But we're going into an ad break, so we will continue with this after the break. Stick around. Okay, let's continue. Alright, so it seems like we've got a lot of stuff that we still need to do, actually. So, we'll figure things out, I guess. Okay, looks like we're clear. Ooh, facility operation records, let's go. This data store contains records of all data pertaining to the facility's day-to-day operations. Sure, just got here, you did Glory's loyalty mission, you're on Bliss's now. No. We did do Glory's loyalty mission last time, and we did complete that. This is not Blitz's mission. This is the As Technology job. I think we got locked out of Blitz's loyalty mission because I followed your advice and decided to leave the girl alone. Because we have had no further prompts for Blitz's mission. Scan the node for pay data. A cursory exploration of the data store turns up nothing of value. There are hundreds of... should come later? Well, I guess we'll see. I don't know how much game we have left, because there's only one more level up for my side characters. After this mission, we will have enough money to pay Alice. So, I don't know how much game there still is. Okay, a cursory exploration of the data store turns up nothing of value. There are hundreds of log files, the majority of which contain spending and logistics reports. Cool, we got the data. Now let's fuck off. And hopefully nothing jumps us on the way back. I'm pretty sure we killed everything, so I'm not super worried. Alright, we're out. Now, I do want to see what is in that vent, though. Oh, that vent just comes around here from the other side. Okay. At least I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Oh, that was a lot of units. Not enough... I know that's not enough AP. It's fine. No! Don't! Stop it! God damn it! Here, let's get Blitz over here. Get the drone over here. End the turn. No, fuck, stop. Okay, well that should be probably close enough. Alright, jack in. Select Blitz, go into control mode. Yeah, you. Hit the vent. Why can I not hit the vent? I can't get a cursor over to touch it. What if we do this? What? I don't know what just happened there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Alright. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Blitz. You get here. End the turn. Jack in. Okay, Blitz, control the drone. Drone, go in vent. Why is drone not going in vent? I don't understand. Why drone not go in vent? It says AP 0 to interact with vent. Why you not go in vent? Okay, well, you know what? Whatever. I'm pretty sure that this just comes around in the same way this other vent does. I don't think it actually goes anywhere of value, so... I guess we'll leave it there. We have to move on anyways. We've hacked everything. I'm not sure how we would have done this without a decker. Halt. This is a restricted area. Aw, dang it. Again, we really should have gotten that security etiquette. Oh well. Is there any part of this building that isn't restricted? Without a word, he raises his weapon. Oh, great. Looks like we're on a clock now. Oh, okay, no, so this vent does go all the way through. Which is probably why it wouldn't let us go into the vent. Okay, ooh. That's an exploding barrel. That's also an exploding barrel. Hey, Blitz. You, want to shoot barrel? That wasn't very practical. But this one could be. And most importantly, it means that they're not going to explode while I'm there. Wait, they're pointing their guns toward the exploded barrel now? That's interesting. Alright, can I... okay, that... should be... close enough to hit both of them, maybe? Well, I got one of them. Glory. Can you get close enough to use that? No. Ah, shit, I should have stripped their armor. That was a mistake. Strips 2 armor. You know what? Let's eviscerate. Yeah, that should be fine. Missed? How dare? As technology, the most messed up of the megacorps. Yeah, they don't seem great. 82%, that's blocked line of sight. Okay, let's deal with this enforcer. Or, we do have a bunch of grenades here. Oh, this strips armor. Yeah, we don't want to hit, Glory. 55% chance. That's risky. Let's see. Let's go with the, increased aim. There we go. That's not quite enough to make him die, unfortunately. But we should be able to make a standard hit, maybe? There we go, he's down. Ow. Stop shooting Glory. Hey, could you maybe fucking not? Uh-oh. I don't know what you just did, but I'm seeing a sudden burst of comm traffic. You must have tripped an alarm of some kind. Get ready, Cassie. The high-threat response team is on its way. Oh, great. We've got 18 turns. Alright, but I believe that we probably did not have any other choice. I think that we probably had to do this. But we got 18 turns. Or I guess we probably could have gotten in if we had, the security, etiquette. Bummer. Alright, well, first things first, we need a heal. Good. Now, can I strip you from here? No, line of sight's blocked. Great. Alright, let's get behind some cover, then. Maybe some cover that has a ley line? No, there's nothing that has a ley line and also gives cover. Okay. So let's get you there, then. Glory is only wounded 3, that's fine. Let's try you again. Where do I have it strips? Here we go, this one strips. Good, good. That strips 4. That brings him down to 2, so that's very good. You are a problem, Aztec Guard. So, Blitz. Yeah, let's pop control. Max. Can go here and should have a bead on... Yes, he does. Not a good bead, but a bead nonetheless. That's damage. Blitz. Yeah, get Blitz in here. Iger. That would take 2 actions to get there, so I think I'm gonna have to risk putting Iger somewhere less safe. In order to get an actual shot. Well, Well, it's something. Aim shot? Yeah, it's damage. Ow. You just shot Max. Shooting Max isn't allowed. Okay, so... Yeah, alright. I think we're okay in this regard. You will use Glory, because Glory can still... Does Glory have anything else that can strip AP right now? No. But this does pierce. If it would actually hit, it would pierce. Alright, fine. Twin slash. That was only a 1 slash. Disappointing. Alright, well, let's... Flamethrower, I guess. Very good. And then a lightning bolt. Alright, good. He's done. Next, you. Blitz. Take an aim shot. Very good. Iger. Actually, you know what? Droney. How much health is he down? 18? That's fine for now. Let's see. Let's get you in here. And... Sure, let's take the increased crit chance. Oh, that's a lower chance to hit, though. Okay, so let's just make a regular shot. Sure, that's fine. Iger. Shoot him. Good. Now, I don't think there's anything interactive that we can do. So let's get Blitz towards the door. Actually, I'll move other people here first. Iger, get the door. Good. Cassie. That's as far as she can get. Glory is also actually doing pretty good at the moment. Let's not put her behind the exploding barrel. Blitz has basically no movement. But Max, we can get in here. Alright, we've got 15 turns to get what we came here for and get the hell out of here. Alright, there's no one here. I'm confused. Oh, well, that's our objective, so it's not too far away, but I am still concerned. Alright, I would need 4 to get there, so I can't... Really? That can't be all the distance I can get. That's obnoxious. Alright, let's go around behind here so that we don't set off those exploding barrels if someone decides to come and, come after us here. Blitz? We're gonna need friggin' Blitz. Oh, I'm kind of you know what? Can we just turn off control mode? Yeah, we'll set it to follow for now. Iger can get here. Okay, so there are some hostile units and some neutral units. I'm guessing the neutral units are probably whoever's in the cells. Because I figure everyone probably knows we're here by now. Before I have Cassie trigger this door, let's have everyone else do things. Oh, she can trigger it in 1. Okay, let's get everyone else, up. Before we trigger that door. Iger can go there. Cassie can go here. Glory can pop the door. A maglock with a voice print recognition system has been affixed to this door. Nobody who hasn't already been logged into the system is going to be able to open this thing. Oh, right, Cassie is the only one whose voice print has been put into the system. Fuck. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so Cassie should be able to do it. Yep. Okay, open up. Authorization Cassie. The screen background changes from blue to green. Access granted. You hear the sound of heavy machinery rumbling to life. A moment later, the locks on the door release. The door slides open, revealing a group of figures wearing green cloaks. The tallest of the figures stands just in front of you, a slight smile on his face. His eyes are full of intelligence and malice. Yeah. At last, our intruder arrives. His voice is slow and soft, with a slight Aslaner accent. You are a Shadowrunner here on a job. This much is obvious. So tell me, who has sent you here? We're definitely not going to tell them that I'm going to blow the place up. Ask me again nicely. No, we're in a hurry. You don't scare me, Blood Mage. The Blood Mage pauses for a moment, inspecting you. Such insolence, such hubris. He shakes his head. So very, very foolish. You will answer my questions, Pest, whether you want to or not. His mouth twists into a cruel smile. In a single smooth motion, he pulls a knife from his belt and draws it along his own forearm. The blade leaves a stripe of bright red blood in its wake. Still smiling, he begins to chant. Damn it, we don't have enough quickness for this. Reach for your weapon. You reach for your weapon, but too slowly. Much too slowly. A horrible twisting sensation racks your guts, and a blinding pain ignites behind your eyes. As you struggle to keep your footing, you hear grunts of pain from all around you, your teammates doubling over in agony. The Blood Mage stands impassively, his lips slightly parted. A whispered chant spills from him, and every syllable is like another dagger in your stomach. Your tongue feels strangely thick, and to your horror, it begins moving of its own accord, crawling, probing, straining against the roof of your mouth, struggling for release. Shit. Body was the next thing that we were gonna be doing, but we didn't have the karma for it. So we only have 4. Somehow, on some instinctive level, you know that this sensation will only continue to get worse. Maybe I should have put some points into chi. And you know that speaking the truth is the only way to stop it. Fine. You unclench your jaw and words begin to spill out of you. They come in a torrent, in a flood. You tell them about your job, about your client, about Amsel, about Monica, about Green Winters, of everything. You retch out the truth, and the pain begins to subside. Well, that was very enlightening. Thank you for your cooperation, Cassie. I'll be sure to tastefully memorialize you in my report. Oh, great, and he's on the big ley line. So he's definitely gonna have to die first. Whose turn are we? Yes, okay, so first things first, we're gonna strip you. Good. Next thing's next. Do either of these have a better chance? No, they're both the same. So let's use the lightning bolts. Very nice. Reduces AP. That was the goal. Glory. Yes. We don't need to fray his armor. So let's go with a compound attack. Oh, come on! Can you not hit anything, Glory? Alright, Blitz we're gonna need to get in at some point in the near future, so that's fine. Iger is gonna need some cover. I can't see that number. That's a 1. Okay, good. That would be a 2, though, to get behind that crate. So let's get behind this crate. And take a shot on that guy. Take an aim shot. Very good. It's not enough, but it'll do for now. What the heck is that door open for? What was that? Oh, they broke my armor. Shit. They have strip too. Ah, crap, and he's got healing. But he moved off of the ley line. So that's good. Yeah, so he needs to die. Damn it, it would take me 2 actions to get onto that larger ley line. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the smaller ley line first. Then you are both problems. He's got better accuracy right now, so I kind of want him to die. Fuck! Getting real tired of this. Okay, Glory, here, use your rend on this guy. Very good. Well, we got 1 shot in at least. Stripped him down to 1 armor. Blitz, where are you? You're still back here. Okay, control the robot. Let's get our robot here. And then it can take an aimed shot on you. Very good. Now, Blitz doesn't have great aim, but we could still potentially get a shot on this guy. Hey, we got him. Very nice. Now, Iger. Well... Can I get both of these guys? No, I can only get 1. But this seems like a good chance to use it. Although maybe I don't want to use that one, because it will only get one use. So I think I'd probably be better off using a proper attack here. These are all fucking blood mages. Alright, let's deal with this one, because I get better aim on him. Ow! I did not realize that that is what would happen. Whoops. Okay, let's shoot this one then. Sorry, Glory. Okay, they got a reinforcement. It's not great. Ugh. What the fuck is that? Excuse me? Okay, first things first, let's frickin' heal. It's not a perfect heal, but, shit. Okay, how much health are we at? No, what's our... I need to know what our stats are at. Where's my info? Why do I not see my HP? Oh, here we go. We're at 20. Okay, so we can technically survive a hit, but I would rather not have to worry about that. Medkit. Gonna have to do that. Yeah, Glory is probably okay. What's this? Heals the last wound taken. That's only a wound of 4. That's our adrenal pump. His blood magic uses blood. Here's something else allegedly. It's only effective if the blood is acquired unwillingly. It's 1/3 as effective if it's your own or from someone who willingly gave it. Interesting. Okay. I think the adrenal pump is probably a good time for that. Yeah, let's, do this. Oh, good, that one's dead. This... Yeah, let's go with this one. Blitz... does technically have line of sight. It's not good, but... Oh, and we've got this frickin' apocalypse, whatever the fuck this thing is. I don't know if killing the mage will get rid of the whatever the hell that thing is, but I think it's worth a shot. Oh, not enough. Oh, shit, we're out of ammo. Okay. Reload, I guess. Alright, Iger. Yeah, Iger needs to do that. Okay, now seems like a good time to use the voltaic grenade. Oh, cool, we broke the thing and it left. That's very nice of it. I thought that, I guess breaking control only makes them run wild if it's a shaman. Not if it's a, whatever the fuck these guys are. Alright, so let's, shoot them? Let's see. Yeah, let's just take a standard shot. Very good, he's dead. Two more enemies. Okay. Oh, we got our, robot. Yeah, let's get robot here. Well, it's not a great shot, but it's a shot. Wait, who's the third? Did I just see a third person? Oh, there's another friggin... Oh, they're just a generic guard. Okay, I'm less worried about them than these, the blood guy. Okay, so Cassie. Let's, get your ass on a ley line. And then... Flamethrower, actually, you know what? Before I use her other pip, I'm gonna use Glory. Because Glory needs to deal with this guy first. Twin Slash isn't gonna be much use. Let's just do a standard attack here. You're not dead? Why aren't you dead? Good, now you're dead. Alright, and now she can go and make a... slash on this guy. Or she can attempt to, at least. Alright, not bad. Now, Cassie can try to deal with this guard here. 74% chance. It's not a bad, not a bad attempt. Yeah, let's go. Or not. Alright, Blitz. We're gonna need you to start, doing some hacking here in a minute. So we are running out of time. Okay, Iger. 44, 49. Neither of these are great options. Let's just throw a fucking grenade. This is not great, but... Alright, we got him. Still not great, but he is now on fire, so that's nice. And it only took one thing, so we still can make an aimed shot against someone here. Okay, that's something. Max. No, I don't want to inspect. I want to get into these spots here. Alright, let's get Max over here. And then... Geez, only a 65% chance even though we're so close? That's ridiculous. Alright, whatever. Who are you? Okay, right. Alright, so we've got this guy, and we've got... Okay, these two guys are actually pretty close together. Can I nail them with Fireball? No, because they're out of my line of sight here. Alright, so let's just use standard tactics. If standard tactics could actually hit. There we go, that's something at least. And at least he's zapped for the turn. Glory. Could really use some healing, but dealing with these guys first is the priority. Let's rend and tear. Very good. He's dead. And she's got one more juice. So let's compound attack. Or miss, whatever floats your boat. Blitz does not have the juice to get to anywhere of value. So let's move him here. Whose turn is it now? Iger. Where did I put Iger anyway? Where is Iger? Oh, she's over here. Okay. Yeah, that's not great. I need to move Iger into a better position here. Well, it's something. I can use the shotgun at least, not terribly from here. Well, it's something. Max. Just shoot him, please. With extra aim. There we go. Okay, I think that's all of the enemies. So, Cassie, inspect whatever this is. This terminal has been locked. There doesn't seem to be a way to unlock it from here, but it's connected to a number of other terminals in the room. In theory, a Decker could probably enter the lab's dedicated Matrix server and unlock the terminal from there, but doing so would almost certainly raise an alarm. Well, it seems that, we're gonna be doing that anyways. Ah, shit. I need 2 in order to jack in there. Okay, you know what? Let's set that to follow. Move Blitz around here so that he can jack in on the next round. Yes, I just did. But it doesn't give you AP back on the turn that you do it. It's only on successive turns. Cassie... Let's see, where are my guys at? You're wounded 4. Where's Glory? Glory is also only wounded 4, so that's no good. Haven't gotten that far yet. I don't think I can actually talk to this one. I can try to talk to this one. I do actually have the movement for that. Might as well. Or not. Oh, wait. Huh, okay, cool. That was weird. The man in the cell stares at you through red-rimmed eyes. His body is marked with obvious signs of mistreatment and neglect. He opens his mouth to speak, then closes it again and swallows hard. He tries again, and the voice that comes from him is tremulous and weak. You've killed the Masters. You slaughtered them like lambs. How is that possible? It wasn't easy. Who are you? He continues to stare at you, bug-eyed and unblinking, his mouth agape. Me? I have no name. I have no need of one. But you killed the Masters. It is our place to die, not theirs. Sorry to disappoint you. The slack-jawed man looks genuinely confused. Disappointment? No, it's not our place to feel such things. My brothers and I are grown here, gestated in tanks to serve our purpose. The Masters will it to be so. Purpose? What purpose? What are you talking about? We are test subjects. Our purpose is to suffer and die. His voice is utterly matter-of-fact. If any of this bothers him, he doesn't show it. In so doing, we provide useful research data. It is what we were made for. What can you tell me about the Bloodline Project? The mages wake us from our slumber, sometimes in 2s, sometimes more. One is taken to another part of the facility, the testing lab. The rest remain in their cells. The mages run their tests, and the entire group dies. Okay, so the mages do something to one of you, and the entire group feels the effects? He nods. Yes. They haven't chosen a subject from my group yet, but when they do, my death will come. I won't hear the chanting, I won't see the mage, but I will share in the suffering, and I will die, and another will be grown to take my place. I feel like they probably don't want to get out. But what happens if I say that we're going to try to get them out? His eyes go wide. It looks as though he's having difficulty processing what you've just told him. Out? But our purpose. From now on, your purpose is to do whatever the hell you want. Get ready to run. I'm going to bust you out of there. He nods, wide-eyed. Yes. Yes, we will run. All of us. Thank you. Cool. Alright, well, Blitz is tapped. So I guess I might as well finish my movement there. Glory. Now the question is, are there more baddies back there? Doesn't look like it. But I didn't use our full movement, so I can continue moving. And then use one of her med kits, because she needs it. Very good. Iger. How far can she get? Only to here. Alright, next turn. Blitz! Jackie in, baby. Oh, is that it? Okay. So we're gonna do him later then, I guess. Okay. Cassie. I'm assuming that this door just goes to the other side of the chamber here. Yes. Okay. Generator controls. We're not doing that quite yet, because we need to, make sure that everyone's out and whatnot first. So Glory, get the door. Good, no more mooks. Iger, get ready to book it. Now, Blitz. Looks like we've got some things to do here. Oh, great. Alright, I don't have time for this. Erosion. Blaster? Where do we get the best, odds of hitting? That's 70, I guess. Oh, nope. We fucked that up. Alright, let's just, get behind cover. That's fine, we can take some damage. Actually, no, you know what? Better to heal now while our, skills are down. Oh, hey! Very nice. Okay. West cell door, good. I think that gets me through. Yep, good. Next one. Yep, saw that one coming. Erode it. Let's get Cassie here beside the thing. We'll move everyone else here, so that we can get the hell out of here as soon as possible. And that's fine, we have 5 turns. Good, yeah, so Blitz, actually, we can start moving. That's fine. Missed? Bullshit. Alright, whatever. It's coming closer to me anyways. We should be able to... Good, that's good done. East door, check. One more door. Yeah, we got you to deal with here. Oh, but then there's another door here. Where does that go? Nail him with whatever that thing is, yep. That's fine. Yeah, end the turn. Good, now Blitz should be able to deal with this. Good. Hit the north cell door. Good, we freed all the test subjects and got some extra karma. What the hell is in there? Here. We are running out of time. Erosion. Fuck. AoE bomb. Well, it's something. That's fine. It's only a 67% hit chance. Let's move. Oh, great. What is this? Terminal access. Okay, yes, we gotta get that. And then, oh, a sentry ship. Let's, deal with that. Alright, we've only got a few turns left here. Alright, Blitz. Pop your AoE. Good. Erosion. Standard hit. Good. Another standard. It's fine. Okay, so one more shot. Good. Oh, come on. Is there one more? Yeah. Alright. Oh, come on. There, okay. Hit the node. Good. Okay, if I hit the generator controls here. The control panel blinks with a featureless command prompt. Disable the safety overrides. Shit. Do we have the administrator level password? I don't think... Did we find it somewhere? We didn't get the... Did we not find the project data anywhere? Oh, here it is, yes. Zolotl. Okay. We got it. Okay. Whew. Bingo. Warning, disengaging safety overrides while generators are in operation is not recommended. Safety overrides disengaged. We're not gonna trigger the overload quite yet, because we need, what's his name to get out of here? Which he should be able to do in a second. There we go. I suppose, but doesn't that, like, do a whole bunch of damage or something? Crap. Okay, that's fine. We can, that's fine. We can do... He's out anyways now, so let's overload the generators. The terminal processes your command. An instant later, a high-pitched screeching noise erupts from the generators. Tremors rock the facility, shaking the ground under your feet. Over the building's speakers, a synthesized female voice repeatedly states the obvious. Generator overload imminent. Please evacuate the facility. That's done it. Come on, Chief. Let's listen to the nice lady and get the hell out of here. And just in the nick of time, too, it would seem. Can we actually get them to the... Or how do we interact here? Oh, shit, we need a jack. Fuck. Okay. I guess reload. Glory can stay where she is. Yeah, Cassie, let's, get the hell out of here. Blitz. Yeah, why can't we not... I guess we can't activate the door without jacking into the terminal? Is that what this is? Alright, can Blitz actually get close enough to... Nope. Generator overload in 5 turns. Okay, where are the threat team? I don't see them anywhere. But really there is nothing else that, we can really do here, so... Oh, shit, they're there. Hi. Cassie... let's see, yes, this should keep us safe. I think that might have hurt, Max a little, but that's fine. I know there's an explosive barrel, but the explosive barrel is right beside Iger. Yeah, Glory. Frey armor on the Knight Errant Guard. That's fine. Iger, glad I reload. Oh shit, right. I don't want to shoot through Glory. Fuck. How about accuracy up? Sure, that's not great, but it's something. Alright, Blitz. Do your thing. Yeah, get here. Good. Blaster, yeah, that should hit them both, I think. Very good. Erosion. I guess shoot him. Okay, they did literally nothing there, so that's fine, I suppose. Blaster, do not include me in the blast. Good. You're done. You're there. Pop out. Stun for 5 AP? I don't fucking think so. If he gets stunned for 5 AP, he's not making it out. Ow. That really hurt. Alright, get to the jack-out point. let's fuck. Oh, everyone has to get the hell out of Dodge. Okay. Good thing everyone's by the door. Gradually, the ringing in your ears clears and the world comes into focus. The generator overload did its job, just as Frau Mueller said it would. The Aztechnology facility has been reduced to a smoldering crater strewn with a chaotic jumble of cracked marble, melting plastic, and broken support beams. You can barely make out the faint wail of approaching sirens. They're still far away, but they won't be for long. Wow, Chief. That was intense. Nothing I couldn't handle, of course, but this was a little more dramatic than I was expecting. Yeah, we just leveled an Aztechnology facility, Blitz. Intense barely begins to cover it. Yeah, he eyes the crater. I guess that's true. Blitz steps back, blinking. A sudden gust of wind knocks smoke and dust into the air. The approaching sirens grow louder. They're now accompanied by another sound, the whine of approaching rotorcraft. What they were doing in there was wrong. More than that, it was terrible. They had to be stopped, and we stopped them. It's as simple as that. We can talk about this later. We don't want to be here when those response vehicles arrive. The test subjects that you liberated mill about aimlessly, blinking against the light. The foremost clone takes a half step forward. But what of us? We have no purpose now. This is not supposed to happen. It is wrong. Without our masters to guide us, what will we do? Let's see. This again, I already told you, your lives are your own now. Quit complaining and start living them. They don't know how to do that. Whatever you want to, you're free now. You're not supposed to do anything. Find yourselves a new purpose and make it a good one. It's not too late to join your masters. The crater's right there. Feel free to hop in. No. We're gonna go with the second one here. You're free now. Find yourselves a new purpose and make it a good one. The lead clone stares into the crater, trembling. We will try. She puts a hand on your shoulder. Come on, Cassie. Let's get back home. Yeah. Oh, that was a little too close for comfort. Memories of the explosion that toppled the Aztechnology facility keep you company on your ride back to the cruise bazaar. You barely managed to outrun the blast. Now the facility lies buried under thousands of kilograms of twisted rebar and reinforced concrete. No doubt a considerable blow to Aztechnology's activities here in Berlin. Mission successful. It's time to get paid. But I don't know why it didn't tick the box. Or maybe it did? I don't think I checked to see if we got the tick after we hit the, that last node. Yeah, we have the DNA donor list here. And 19 karma to play with. So first things first, a body to 6. Next, actually, how is our charisma? We would need 2 stacks of charisma in order to get to another etiquette. Which would mean using like 15 karma just to get one more etiquette. I don't think it's worth it. I do want to increase my quickness, though. And my dodge. Good. And that brings me to 1. Cool. Body, quickness, and dodge. Solid set. Okay. We did not get a level up, interestingly. Okay. So now I believe we have to hit the, what do you call it? Oh, who's this? Is someone new? The girl with the chip in her head stands with her eyes closed, rocking back and forth. She looks so frail that a light breeze might knock her over, but somehow stays on her feet. Whether by coincidence or some kind of preternatural junkie awareness, she opens her eyes when you come near. I know you. Maybe by face, if not by name. I'm Cassie. By face, by name, by cry, or by song. Simmy Kim is what most people call me. They think I don't know why, but I do, Monica explained. How do you feel about Monica's death? Kim hugs her arms close to her body. Sad. She never got to have a family. She'll never get married, never be a mother. Seems she was a mother to the whole cruise bazaar. Kim nods her head almost dumbly, her eyes unfocused on the ground. Monica said a mother is always a mother, always. She hugs herself tighter and stares blankly at the ground. So what have you been up to? The girl absently fingers the chipjack in her temple. I wanted to escape with the children and the captain. We had to get away from the soldiers, out of Austria. But it was wrong, all wrong. I was taking them over the mountains, but it was the wrong way. I know it was. It would have taken us straight into Germany, not Switzerland. We should have taken a train, gone to Italy. There we would have been safe. I didn't want it to end badly, so I turned it off. Zach sold me something new. In it, I feel strong. I have a son. He's destined to save the world. I have to protect him, because the machines have come back to kill him before he can become a man. He sold you Terminator. I won't let it happen, because in there I'm strong. Though Kim's words are bold, her trembling voice and body betray something aching for a fix. I'll catch up with you another time, and we're on an ad break, so we're going to pause the stream here real quick, and we'll be back in just a few minutes to wrap up this part of the story, so stick around. Okay. So, I think we have to hit the phone booth. Because we got the data? No? Did we miss our opportunity to hand over the Aztec data? I'm confused as to what the point was of hitting that last node then. Maybe we had to do it faster or something, maybe? So that the group would not show up? The extra strike team? How's Alex doing? He's fine. Okay, so nothing new. Taking donos. Okay, yeah, so... No, alright. So that's all taken care of. The coffee shop? I guess I can try. If I can remember where the coffee shop is. I think it was around down here. Yes. Luca! So you're Cassie, eh? The late Monica Schaefer's replacement. He looks you up and down, then nods. Good, you look the part. Let me get right to business. My organization would like to retain your services for the indefinite future. But first, we're asking you to go on a trial run, an audition of sorts, to prove that you're the right woman for the job. Assuming that you complete this trial to our satisfaction, I will then offer you a variety of simple tasks. All of these should be achievable in the course of your everyday business. You won't need to go out of your way or expose yourself to much unnecessary risk. For each task that you complete, you'll be rewarded handsomely, and there will be a bonus if you finish them all. So have I piqued your interest? Will you accept our offer? What does this audition pay? I can offer you 1,500 new yen, but only if you complete the full audition, the run and post-run interview to our satisfaction. If you fail to perform up to our expectations, you'll receive no pay and no further offers of work. That isn't much. It's an audition. The purpose of this trial is for you to prove your worth to us, not the other way around. Of course, you're free to decline if you wish, but know that there are hundreds of runners in Berlin who would kill for the opportunity to work for us. I don't know, this dude kind of seems like a douche. We came to you because we think that we see a glimmer of potential. If you prove us wrong, we'll happily take our offer elsewhere. Who do you work for? How do you know where to find me? My organization knows everything worth knowing in Germany, including this small pond that is Berlin. It is in our best interests, however, to remain unknown to the world at large. For the time being, that is all you need to know. Nah, we've got the money for Alice. We don't need to deal with this skeevy fucker. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's who we were supposed to avoid, so... Or maybe we have to do this in order to do Iger's story? Yeah, no, I don't think I want to deal with this guy. Your loss. If you come to your senses, you know where to find me. I'll be around for a few days. Until then, good day. A menu board? The special today is Tangelet infused cappuccino. You were meant to do his jobs at the very beginning? Oh. I guess I never actually came back to the coffee shop, so... The Turk flashes his wry smile and winks at you knowingly. I'm told you've been quite busy of late, O wanderer of the shadows. My street rats tell me that business is picking up. Is that the woman who's taken over for Monica Burgazi? Who does it look like, your rotundity, the Pope from the Vatican? Give her a soy calf, a big one, and put it on my account. I like the cut of her jib. A large soy calf? My, you are the generous one, Goldschmidt. Are you sure you can afford such a gesture? The fat man frowns. And a scone. I was going to say and a scone as well. Nothing is too good for her. As you desire, O ample one, the Turk whispers. The man is a moron, but he eats his weight in baklava and pastries, so who am I to care? Now, what is it you'd like? Oh, interesting, I got a special here. Found this liquor in my travels. Worth anything? No, not quite. I receive cases of this for less discerning clientele. I could offer you maybe 10. Now, hold on to it. That's your choice. Anything else? No, that's it. Alright, so I don't think there's anything else of interest here. Hey, Cammy. Yeah, I'll go to the magic shop. She looks up from her comm, idly blowing a gum bubble and quickly popping it. Hello again. I hear you've been busy. Gossip travels fast, doesn't it? It's not gossip, it's work. Survival, really. Aren't there child labor laws around here? Cammy puffs up indignantly, and you realize how young she must really be. She couldn't be out of her teens yet. And what does that mean? Chill, I only meant that it can be a hard life for a kid. She grows quiet for a moment, briefly looking down at her shoes before looking at you straight in the eye. Yeah, it can be, but it's better than some other lives. Alta gave me a good job, and I'm super grateful for it. Which reminds me, I should get back to it. See you later? She lazily tips an invisible hat at you before returning to the comm at her wrist. Alright. As you approach the counter, you find Absinthe counting a bundle of antique paper money in the till. She doesn't bother looking up. Cassie, a pleasure as always. What can I do for you? Looking to buy some magic, then you'll want to talk to Algernon. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see if Algernon has any new dialogue. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. You're in luck. I have a great many answers. Oh, we got a lot of things we can ask him. What do you know about the great dragon Furshwinge? The elf ponders for a moment, twisting a ring on his right hand. Furshwinge, the Firewing. That's a name that hasn't been heard in some time, over 40 years. I believe, though I cannot say for certain, Time and I do not get along. She was among the first of the great dragons to awaken, and the first to be killed by meta-humanity, or so the story goes. Looks like I asked the right person. You have insight? I do, into a great many matters. Absinthe interjects. A great dragon is not like other awakened creatures. Whereas a basilisk is nothing more than a Komodo dragon whose genetic structure was mutated by magic's return, a great dragon is a creature of magic. A creature that has seen more than one cycle of the world. This is the 6th. When a great dragon falls, the sound resonates across time and space. Got it, you're skeptical. So how does the story go? Furshwinge awakened, along with Lofweir, Nebelair, and Kaltenstein, around the first decade of this century. She was first seen over the Hartz Mountains, and after a long flight announcing her presence, she began raining fire on every town and village she came across. Why the attack? Think she was protecting her lair? No one knows. Furshwinge was never engaged in dialogue. German military forces are said to have killed her over the Sox the year she emerged. This after months of fire, devastation, and terror. Her body was never recovered. Whenever I hear the body was never recovered, I immediately think faked her own death. Beware the holovids, my friend. They will rot your brain. Nevertheless, it is possible that the Firewing still exists. Dragons are cunning. Quite cunning. And a sealed emergency zone is, by its very nature, sealed. We cannot know what happens inside with certainty. One must wonder what effect the radiation from a nuclear meltdown might have had upon her. You seem like a connected guy. Think any of your magical friends might know more? Algernon crosses his arms across his chest. Considers. That is always a possibility. The sum of my knowledge is vast, but it remains finite. He frowns. I did hear from one such friend who believed that the leader of the toxic shaman cult, Disciples of Cleansing Fire, is actually Furshwinge trapped in human form. The cult is known for following the dragon totem while also practicing toxic magic. Now, is there anything else you need to know? What kind of magic do you practice? Shamanic? Hermetic? Personally, the true kind. But I sell goods tailored to all traditions. In my shop, we do not discriminate. Have you heard of the gang called the Cruise Ridders? Sadly, yes, they are quite active here in Berlin. They're fascists, plain and simple. They cling to Christian doctrine to justify their actions, but they are killers first and religious fanatics second. Just what is the deal with religion here anyway? I've never paid much attention myself. Well, it's complicated. We stand in a country that has clung to its religious heritage with considerable zeal. In much of the developed world, the awakening shifted public perception away from organized religion, but here in Germany it had the opposite effect. While many developed nations have adopted spiritualism, some here might call it paganism, as their de facto belief system, the Germany of 2054 remains a Christian nation. Whether that's a good thing or a bad one is open to interpretation. I take no stand on the matter either way. And what do you believe? I am a simple traveler and a seeker of truth. I believe what I directly observe, and I have observed. His voice trails off, and a corner of his mouth twitches up into a smile. Much. In my view, all belief systems are essentially different ways of interpreting the same thing. Magic is an underlying force of the universe. It is a fundamental truth. Religion is the lens that societies use to focus the enormity of that truth into something that their people can understand. But what is the source of magic? Where does that truth come from? You ask questions that have no answers, young elf. The elf strokes his beard, a contemplative look on his face. My experiences lead me to suspect that magic is its own source. You may, of course, choose to believe differently. It matters little to me either way. Intriguing. Well, you've given me a lot to think about. It was my pleasure. Now, is there anything else you need? Yeah, what's your story? Have you been in the Cruise Bazaar long? I have many stories. Stories of dancing spirits and raging dragons, of unchecked magic and swarming chaos. All of these stories are true. As for the Cruise Bazaar, I have always been here, quietly peddling my wares. It is a simple life, but a good one. He was in Seattle, but in the first game, he did tell us that he kind of exists in multiple places at once. Now, is there anything else you need to know? What's the deal with your assistant? There's something funny about her eyes. Absinthe is a friend, nothing more. She helps out around the shop when the fancy strikes her. She's nobody's assistant, and I am no one's master. But her eyes. He pauses for a moment, considering. I believe that they suit her personality. Now, is there anything else you need to know? No, that's, I think, everything that we can ask. So, nothing new from Algernon other than some information. But nothing that proceeds to actual story stuff. Alright, well, I guess we can at least sell the pay data. Or actually, let's talk to Millette here. Welcome back. No, okay, so nothing new. Just buying. Okay. Actually, I do need to give Cassie another med kit, because she did use one. Alright. Blitz is clearly still as tense as ever. The table in front of him is littered with cigarette butts, and there's an enormous mug of soy calf cradled in his hands. He looks up at you with a tortured grin. Hey, Chief, what can I do for you? Any thoughts about the last run? I never thought I'd set foot in an Az-technology building. It looks different in meat space than it does in the Matrix, I'll say that much. Truth be told, Chief, I found the whole experience kind of nerve-wracking. I'm glad that we're out of there, and I'm even gladder that the building is a pile of smoldering rubble now. Hear Blitz's voice like Woljif? Yeah, I could see it being similar. Let's talk later. Alright, gotta pet Dante. Good boy. Alright, let's, hit the stash, because we do need a thing. Yeah, we'll just take another one of the level 2s. Iger. Any thoughts about the last run? That complex needed to be buried. What they were working on in there, it was an atrocity, Cassie. I'm glad that we were able to put a stop to it. Saving the clones was a bold move. It would have been easier to leave them where they were and consider them collateral damage. She nods. But it was the right choice, Cassie. Cool. Glory? What do you think? We've got a job to prepare for, Cassie. I don't have any more time to talk. Hit me up after the run if you like, but for now I need some space. Okay. So I guess because we've completed her story, we can't really talk to her anymore. We do have unread messages. Oh! M. To Cassie. Dear Cassie, please tell Lucas, excuse me, I mean Blitz, that I'm proud of him for not being an idiot. Oh, are we actually getting his story now? In all seriousness, I know that his first impulse must have been to come riding into my rescue, despite the fact that I didn't want him to. The fact that he was willing to listen to me and stay away, well, it means a lot. I wish that I could tell him everything. So much has happened. But for now, I'm afraid that I have to keep quiet. Lives depend on it. Please tell him to sit tight, and that I'll be in touch when I can. And please, tell him that I love him. Okay. So maybe we will get his story after all, or maybe that's the end of it. I don't know. Schockenwallenreiter. Oh, okay, so I guess maybe we did do it. Thank you for your service. As a sign of our appreciation, we have decided to reward you with a piece of biotech that one of our operatives acquired on a recent job. If you wish to take advantage of this, go see Dr. Escabel. The implantation surgery has already been paid for, so there will be no cost to you. Thanks again for your help, and enjoy your new toy. Okay, I don't know if we're going to be able to use that, because I don't know if we're going to be able to put it on one of our people, or if it has to go for us. Alright, jobs directory. Claim the payment for the Aztec run. Yeah, I'm going to. If you're receiving this message, I have fled the country or am otherwise unavailable. Don't worry, you'll still be getting paid. I've made the appropriate preparations. In any case, Cassie, thank you for helping me. Please do not attempt to contact me again. As far as the world and my former employers are concerned, I am buried under a ton of rubble. It is best that I remain that way. Goodbye, Yvonne Jimenez, aka Frau Mueller. You'd think that her giving us her actual name would be a bit of a bad move, considering she wants to pretend to be dead. A moment later, a second message pops into your inbox, your payment details. Alright, 36K. Deducting 9,600 for the crew salary, 2,400 for ammo and resupply, 18,000 for... What do you mean 18,000? We only needed 10,000. Remainder sent to our account, 6,000. That's bullshit. Alright, view all pending, nothing, okay. Nope, okay, so nothing else there. Status of the Alice Fund. Yeah, it's 58,000. Yeah, so transfer 50K to Alice's secure cred stick for payment. Account admin override password required. Current admin user Paul Amsel. Cassie, please speak with me when you're ready to proceed with Alice's payment. Good. Okay, we're not going to do that quite this moment. Okay, yeah, so that's just there. Let's check the Shadowland BBS. Kaboom! You feel that shake a few hours ago? Not an earthquake. Azzy facility went sky high downtown. Boom! Can see the smoke from here. Friend of mine down there says it was a power spike that blew their generators. I doubt it. Only Shadowrunners have that sense of flair. You're kidding me. That huge one that sprung up 6 months ago? Place must have cost millions to build. If it was runners, I hope they got a major payday. No way I'd go anywhere near an Azzy facility without a trunk full of ammo and a mage watching my back. Honestly, the power spike version sounds more likely. I walked past that facility, and they have guards posted at the door 24/7, not to mention the automated turret system backing them up. No way someone got paid to waltz through that shice. No way. So, dig this. Apparently there were some survivors wandering around a U-Bahn station near the blast site. Some Bamona folks approached to see if they had accounts. Then one of them said that they had to keep running, and they all took off down the tunnel. Well, sure. With a blast of that magnitude, they were probably all in shock. Found another post about a bunch of glassy-eyed people wandering around. It said they were all wearing hospital gowns. The Bamona people must have hooked them up. They keep all kinds of medical gear in their rescue wagons. Maybe, or maybe they were Azzy guinea pigs. Which they were. But I'm glad they still are alive. We'll post the pay data. Good. Do we have any sold pay data? Yes, the OTK records. That's chump change. Okay. I guess that's all we got there. I'm not gonna hit up Amsel until I go see the doc. And also I want to talk to Blitz again, now that we've gotten that message. I did, but it didn't seem to do anything. Blitz is clearly still as tense as ever, yeah, so it's the same dialogue we got. Nothing much, Lucas. Hey, I've got something for you. Really? What is... He straightens, and his eyes go wide. Wait a second, how do you know that name? I found a message waiting in my inbox. It was directed to you. He swallows, hard. Who is this message from? Take a look. He grabs your wrist and pulls it toward himself, angling his head to read the screen of your PDA. A few seconds later, he looks up at you with a grin. Well, you were right. Of course I was. I'm always right. He smirks. I'll do my best to remember that from now on. You ready to leave this behind you and concentrate on your work? Here's a hint. The correct answer is yes. Yeah, boss. No more digging around and no more fishing expeditions. When Emily's ready to come back, she'll come back. I get that now. Good. Oh, okay, that is completing Blitz's story. Okay, so I guess the one that we did with the butcher, that was Blitz's only story mission. So I guess we just had to wait for this message either way. Okay, so Blitz is done with it. Interesting. So I'm wondering if maybe I do need to do those jobs for the Black Lodge in order to finish Iger's quest. Because we did do her quest, but we did not get the achievement for finishing her story. So I'm wondering if maybe we have to do those missions in order to actually get her achievement. So maybe I will go and do that. First, we're going to go to the dock, though, if I can remember where it is. I'm pretty sure it's around here somewhere. Oh, you good, man? Hey, buddy, sorry to bother you, but I could use some help over here. You want to make a little extra scratch? It shouldn't take long. Sure, what's the problem? Well, me and my buddy Victor got called in from the next keys over. There's something wrong with the sewers around here. Your local plumbers and mechanics are all useless. Vic and I talked to him, tried to get him to give us the maintenance schedule for your sewer pumps. They just scratched their heads at us, said that the machinery down there just took care of itself. My best guess is that your pumps have shut down. Happens from time to time without proper maintenance. When the pumps shut down, the waste starts piling up, and it's causing some pretty major overflow problems downstream. What do you want me to do about it? Well, Victor went down into the sewers while I was getting stuff out of the truck. When I came back, well, I was about to climb down there, but I heard these awful screams. They went on, and then they just stopped. I froze up. Nearly shit myself, to be honest. I don't know what to do, but I can't go down there. Not after that. The problem is probably something basic. A clog that needs to be cleared, something like that. Restarting the pumps should take care of it. But no goddamn way am I going in there. If you'll do the job for me, I'll give you the new yen we were paid for it. I don't need it, you can have it all. I can live without the money, but someone's got to fix those pumps before I can leave. How many new yen are we talking about here? 500. For a job this quick, it's good money. Fine. You're a lifesaver, chummer. If you find Victor, well, if he's still alive down there, tell him I'm sorry. Sure. Let's go fix the sewers. Enter the sewers? Yes. Glory, Blitz, and Iger. I don't know if I'm gonna need Blitz, but better to have him than not. Alright, we got a little distracted here. but we'll do this, and then we'll hit the dock, and then the guy in the cafe shop. Probably not tonight, but we've got things to do. A ghostly labyrinth of tunnels and dead-end passageways makes up the network of sewers beneath the cruise bazaar. You climb down the ladder into this shallow underworld and reel at the wave of foul smells that washes over you, clogging your sinuses and saturating your clothing. As your eyes adjust to the light, you find yourself standing at the edge of a narrow channel of murky gray-green water. The rush of churning water echoes down the tunnel. You catch a flash of motion in your peripheral vision. Something man-sized, moving fast, flitting across the end of the tunnel. You strain your eyes to see it, but to no avail. The thing, whatever it is gone. Alright. This can't be too difficult. A milk run, right? Let's see if we can find whatever's fucking with the sewer here. Oh, computers. Good thing we brought Blitz along. Pump 1 operations control. What's the status? Pump 1 has stopped. Analysis. South turbine water flow failed. The south turbine has been deactivated. Steady water flow has stopped. Pump test running. Passed. The pump is operational, but not receiving full water flow from the south turbine. Okay, pump operations have been rerouted. Okay, so we have to go to this south turbine, I guess. Blitz has 2 potential story missions, the mission where you pursue and the mission where you don't. But we did not get the option to pursue or not until after we did the Butcher's mission. There was no other mission after that. So there might have been a different response from Emily, depending on which one we chose. But we didn't actually have the option to pursue or not until after we did the Meat Grinders mission. So there is only the one mission, I believe. Alright, pump status. Has stopped, water flow failed, pump test running has failed. The pump has been clogged. Clog cannot be resolved until water flow has been restored. Okay, pump operations, error, yeah, okay. Okay, so it looks like we got to hit up the turbines, wherever they may be. How am I supposed to get across here? Oh, here we go. Jeez, this place really is a maze. Oh, there's a dead guy there. A couple of dead guys. Alright. What's this? A corpse mangled beyond recognition. Fantastic. Alright, turbine's powered down. Let's pop it. Safety lock has been engaged. Please input the key. Blitz, do your thing. Turbine whirs to life. Good. Alright, so that's 1. Oh, I think that's the thingy. Murlocs! Well, thanks for coming into such close range. Morlocks, whatever. Yeah, let's, kaboom. Oh, they have a lot of health. Okay, sure. Who's next? Oh, Glory, okay. Wait, Glory, oh yes. Switch to her, her knives. Yeah, let's fray... Oh, I can fray you. Good. Now, Blitz. He doesn't have great odds, but we can still shoot this one. They're ghouls. Okay. Or miss. That's fine. We got one shot in. That's fine. Okay. Sniper rifle's a bad idea, but Glory's in the way. I wonder... yeah, let's do this. Very good. And then we should be able to use the second one. Yeah. Basic frag grenade. Right, yes, Murlocs are the thing from Warcraft, not the Time Machine. Okay. Yeah, so let's, well, he is already on fire, but how much health does he have? It doesn't show how much health he has when he's got status effects going on. That's fine. Let's just zap him. Zap him. There we go. Alright, Glory. Can Glory get a hit on this guy? Sure. Should be able to do this. Well, we got one hit in. That's not bad. Blitz. Hopefully, even at this range, you can hit this thing. Very good. And then, there is still one guy there, so I don't necessarily want to put Blitz in danger. Can we hit him from here? We actually can try. Sure. Hey, nice. Okay, that means Iger. Go to Sniper. Oh, they have the same chance of hitting. But I can do this. Very nice. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Okay. Let's try finishing him. Nope. On a 57, did not work. But, thanks for coming into such close proximity. 70% chance with him right in front of me? Fuck it, we're doing Mana Bolt. Oh, he's so close to dead. I guess... Gamble? Nope. The gamble failed. Alright, Glory. Let's try stripping his armor and getting some hits in. Very nice. Blitz is out of ammo. Okay, so we just need one hit. Good. Iger. I think we can shoot across the water here. Yeah, there we go. Very good. And not hitting Glory. Oh, that did. Infection. Oh, that's gross. Okay, 65. I don't like the look of that. Cassie. Get over here. Seriously? Alright, Glory. Yeah, just hit him. It's not bad. And Eviscerate? Nope. Jeez, how are these things so dodgy? Okay, well, let's line up and just start peppering this thing. Alright. Well, that's good. Hopefully that's all of them. Oh, what was that? Oh, well, we found Vincent. This corpse has been eviscerated. Its limbs have been torn clean off, and its ribcage is oddly deformed. The tattered shreds of a blue maintenance uniform hang loosely off of its chest. Search it. You find a well-worn manual entitled Wartungshandbuch Ausgabe 2042. The book is filled with depictions of turbine and pump cross-sections, tools, and depictions of maintenance procedures. A few of the pages have been bookmarked with colorful bits of paper. This page is dominated by a detailed illustration of a turbine cross-section. Scrawled in the margin is a number that I should probably write down. Let's see. 822896. And, yeah, so... Oh wait, that was the yellow bookmark. Okay, flip to the green. There's some notes written in the margins of this page, but you don't recognize the language. The only word you can make out is computer, written several times. Alright? Pocket it and leave. So hopefully... Oh, I guess that was probably the code to get into the turbine that we bypassed by having Blitz on our team. Anything down here of interest? No? Okay. So let's head on in here. Are we gonna run into more of those, horrible things? Oh, yes we are. Well, welcome to the party, pal. Fireball. Glory. Time for you to do some rending. Very nice. Blitz. You know what? You can just try shooting him. Alright, well, one was a success. Well, we got a couple of guys in the way, so let's move behind this here, so that we don't shoot our own guys again. Yeah, let's pop you. Good. Wait, why are you going for Blitz? Oh, great, we got another one. Alright, let's see. So who do we have here? We just got this one right now. Yeah, let's, I guess, try fireballing. Or not. Lightning. There we go. Alright, now Glory. Yeah, let's hit him with the two-hit, whatever, composite attack, whatever. Alright, it's something. Eviscerate him? He's still not dead. Blitz, surely you can't miss at this range. Good. And since I did see that another guy was coming up from behind, let's get Blitz somewhere safe. Because he's also going to need to touch the computer while we're at it. Iger can come down here, I suppose. Oh, let's get her behind the cover, I guess. There you are. I saw you coming. How about a nice bit of fireball? Or I guess that's flamethrower, not fireball. Glory! I guess you can only do a standard. Because of your distance. And Blitz, just, I guess, try to shoot him. Not enough ammo? Alright, fine. Iger. Actually, Iger probably can't hit him from there. Not without hitting Glory, too. Oh, a second one. Great. Ow, stop infecting Glory. I'm surprised she has enough body to even infect still. Alright, well, I think a Mana Bolt should finish this one. Good. And a Fireball. Or Fire Flamethrower. Even though, when it missed anyways, whatever. Rend. Very good. Blitz, just do your shooty thing, whatever. Well, it's something. Iger. Shoot him. Ugh, he's so close to dying. Just friggin' stop being alive. Glory, finish him. Good. Alright, now we can activate the operation control. Restart pump 1. Restart pump 2. Oh, there's a blockage. Wait, what? Oh, it cleared the obstruction. Okay, cool. Good. Oh, we've got company. A shambling mound of ragged flesh stumbles toward you. There's a look of desperation in its eyes. Well, maybe y'all shouldn't have been attacking us. Please, don't shoot. The ghoul's breath reeks of rotting meat. We're not like the others. I don't believe you. No, please, listen to me. The ghoul takes another faltering step toward you. The Krieger strain takes a heavier toll on some of us than others. Many of my kin have been driven mad by the virus, but I am still sane. Keep talking. We've lived down here under the Cruise Bazaar for years. For all that time, this place has provided refuge from the world above. We traded our labor for sustenance, both for ourselves and for our feral brothers, and we survived. But now our food supply has been interrupted, and the feral ones have gone mad with hunger. They're a danger to everybody, even us. You worked for food? Who was feeding you? Was it Monica? The doctor, a topsider from your Cruise Bazaar. He kept us fed. The contract guaranteed it. Under the terms of our deal, we maintained the pumps that keep the Cruise Bazaar sewage flowing. In return, the doctor gave us medical waste to eat. With proper rationing, we found that we could get by on whatever he gave us. The Decker monitored both sides to ensure our mutual cooperation, but with her death, the doctor has reneged on the deal. Without the food guaranteed by the contract, the feral ones have gone mad, and in their madness, they've made it too dangerous for us to maintain the pumps. Doctor? You mean Dr. Escabel? Yes. His contributions kept our community alive, helped us thrive. But now that the Decker is gone, he has demanded payment for our feedings. We have no money, but he does not care. He tells us that we must find some, or that he will let us starve. Was this Decker named Monica by any chance? It nods. Yes, that was her name. You were the reason why the sewer system took care of itself. Yes. In truth, we would still work on the pumps even without the doctor's payments. We love our occupation. It helps us to feel human. But the changes wrought by the Krieger strain require us to eat human flesh. If we don't, we wither and die. Without regular feedings, we will have no choice but to hunt for our food. I think I have a solution to your problem. Its milky eyes widen. Yes, please, whatever you can do. Our situation is desperate. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little talk with Dr. Escabel. The ghoul nods. Yes, perhaps you can convince him where we could not. We have a comlink provided to us by the Decker. It is a direct link to Dr. Escabel's office. If you call him, he will answer. Okay. What's over here? Oh, what's in here? Are we gonna rob the ghouls? Let's rob the ghouls. A hyper. Yeah, we'll take it. No one gets drugs. No drugs for anyone. Drugs are bad. And what's over here? 159 bucks. Okay. So this is the comm link. You pick up the comlink receiver. It's a custom job cobbled together from a jumble of high-end parts. The ghouls said they had no money, but there was 159 million lying there. Yeah, I have a feeling that probably would not have been enough. It reminds you of your mission computer, Monica's handiwork. There is a series of staccato clicks as the connection is made. Dr. Escabel's voice pours into your ear. It's thick with a blend of irritation and insolence. If you're calling me to beg again, you might as well hang up now. I've been bled by you people for too long now. There are plenty of chop shops and organ leggers out there who'd pay good money for... Yeah, let me cut you off right there. This is Cassie, Dr. Escabel. Cassie? Escabel tries to hide the surprise in his voice. He doesn't do a very good job. What are you doing on this line, my friend? I've just had a very interesting conversation with some of your long-term customers. I don't know what those things have told you, Cassie, but they are not customers. They've never paid me a thing for my services, and... Yeah, cut the shit, Doc. We both know what they've been doing for the Cruise Bazaar. Yes, for the Cruise Bazaar, not for me. Why should I continue to give them valuable material for free when... Yeah, you signed a contract. I expect you to honor it. Contracts don't last forever. You'll forgive me for saying so, Cassie, but I can see no good reason to continue honoring this one. My clinic is a business, not a charity. I'm not giving your new friends any more biomaterial unless they pay me for it. Hmm. Do we want to antagonize him? I kinda do. But, like, having everyone on friendly terms when we are not here seems like a good course of action. Yes, I know that. The ghouls don't have any money, you know that. But maybe they have something else that you want. What, like the barter system? I don't think so. I can't imagine that a bunch of sewer-dwelling monsters would have much of value to trade. They're people, Doctor, not monsters. They've already been working for their meals. Maybe you could come up with other things for them to do. That's an interesting suggestion. The line goes quiet for a moment. I might be able to work with that. I'll tell you what. You tell their leader that I'll continue feeding them. In return, they'll keep the sewers maintained, like they used to, and they'll agree to do odd jobs for me when I call. Yeah, just so we're on the same page, what sort of odd jobs are we talking about? The sort that a pack of bloodthirsty ghouls might be good at. Use your imagination. The ghouls that I've spoken with are intelligent and kind. I don't think they'd want to do your dirty work for you. Well, that's tough for them. I'm sorry, but this is my material that we're talking about. If they want to keep getting it, they need to provide something of value to me. And as you well know, they have nothing else of value to provide. You've heard my offer. They can do what I tell them to do, or they can find their food somewhere else. It doesn't matter to me either way. I'm not super comfortable with this, no. Well, then we're at an impasse, because I won't continue to feed these monsters for free. Our previous deal was brokered by your dear departed Monica, and without wanting to sound indelicate, it died with her. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear you say that. Almost as sorry as you'll be when I reveal your little secret to the people of the Cruise Bazaar. His tone is incredulous. Do that, and you'll be getting your ghoul friends killed. The Metbox will storm down there with their arsenal and wipe them out. Yes, they'll come, but the ghouls will already be gone. You, on the other hand, will not be so lucky. There's a pause. When he speaks again, his tone is guarded. What do you mean by that? The knife cuts both ways, Doc. What do you think that your neighbors will do when they find out that you've been feeding human flesh to a pack of ravenous ghouls for over a year? This whole plan was your friend's idea. Your sainted Monica is dead. This is how I do business. So tell me, what's it gonna be? There's a long pause. Finally, you hear a sigh. Tell your friends that I've changed my mind. Their feedings will resume directly at no additional cost. There's a click as he disconnects the line. Good. Yeah, no, if they've been keeping the sewers maintained, then I see no reason to cause trouble for them. Alright, I've spoken with Escabel. You can expect your regularly scheduled feedings to start up again any day now. Thank you so much, Topsider. This means more to us than you can know, and we got a karma for it. Very good. Let's see if they have anything else to steal while we're here. No. We've taken everything of value they have. And we restarted the sewers, so... now we just have to leave. Good. Where was the exit? It was, like, over here somewhere. You didn't take their shirts. I don't want their shirts. I'm pretty sure you'd have to pay someone to take their shirts. Alright, so where was... oh, here it is. This is the exit. Alright, the fresh air of the Cruise Bazaar is a welcome relief after your time in the sewers. A cool breeze drifts across the street, carrying with it the smells of food being prepared, cheap alcohol being poured, and fires being lit against the cold. The stench of the sewers, however, still lingers in your nose, a bad olfactory aftertaste. At least the pumps are working again. Sewage overflowing into the streets would certainly smell far worse. Alright, so let's collect our 500 bucks. Drek, finally. I was worried that you wouldn't come back either. So tell me, what happened? Everything go okay? It's taken care of. You can leave, after you give me my money. What about Victor? Your friend isn't coming. I'm sorry. Christ. Poor Vic. I don't know how I'm gonna tell his folks. A real close-knit family they were. Yeah, let's give him the manual. I found this on his body. Maybe you could give it to them. Hey, thanks. He turns over the manual carefully over in his hands, rubs his thumb over the careworn paper cover. They'll appreciate it. Here's the money I promised you. Alright. Thanks again for helping me out. Okay, so that's it. How much karma do I have? 9. Okay, so that means I can do something, I think. Here. What do we want to put this into? I feel like quickness is probably not a bad idea. Or maybe even just the chi if we're going to be dealing with more fucking blood mages. Because if we do these, magic resistance, chi focus, stride, yeah. You won't be dealing, okay, so no more blood mages, okay. Okay. So, I think then, let's just get a little quicker here. That'll let us increase our dodge a little bit later on, once we have more karma to work with. Alright, now let's go visit the doctor in person, if I can remember where his place is. Pretty sure it's around to the right side here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Alright. Dr. Escabel. So glad we could do business. Welcome back. What can I do for you, my friend? I hope that our recent misunderstanding won't have an impact on our ongoing business relationship. Misunderstanding, Cassie? I'm sure that I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think I need to be upfront. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You're not hearing me. I don't know what you're talking about. I know nobody in the sewers, and you know nothing of my extracurricular activities. Yeah, no, we were a little slow on the uptake there. Like, I understood it, but Cassie did not. As long as you're on board with that, our business together can continue unabated. Deal? Deal, Doc. Good. Now let's move on to other matters. Do you have business for me? Some work you need done, perhaps? Medical supplies, because I do want to pick up some stuff. He doesn't have any level 3 kits. I guess all the ones that we got were stolen from other places. How much cash do I have? I do have some good cash, so I think... Oh, no, I don't want that one. I do want to take his golds, though, and his level 2s. Confirm. Good. And if we talk about the cyberware... Oh, is this the thing? The adrenal contractor? Is that the item that we were talking about? Because that's the only one here that costs 0. So I'm guessing that that's probably it. But it does look like it has to be assigned to me. 0 essence cost? Does that mean that it's okay for me to take it without worrying about magic shit? When triggering, gets +1 AP, but take additional 2 damage from attacks. That's not bad. Oh, okay. Alright, I guess we'll, take that. The higher your essence, the more powerful your spells, but essence can't be restored. Yeah, okay. Cyberware causes... Oh, here we go. Yeah, cyberware causes essence loss. This affects the magic rating of your character, as magic is equal to essence rounded down. Magic's very important to spellcasters. The base number of spell slots available to the caster is equal to half their magic rounded down. Therefore, losing essence can cause spell slots to be permanently lost. In addition, each point of magic lost increases all spell cooldowns by 1. Casting a spell again while it is cooling causes drain damage to the caster. You cannot have less than 1 essence. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, if this does not reduce the essence, then I guess that's fine then. Cool. So we got like a not quite as good adrenal pump. Like the one that Glory has, but not good. Well, not as good. Glory's doesn't have a damage penalty. Okay, so I think that's everything that we need to do for the moment. I used BioWare, which is more expensive and has a far lower essence cost. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so does Blitz have anything to talk about? Any thoughts about the run? No. Okay. Oh yes, I wanted to take the lodge job. We are going into an ad break. So I'm going to pause the stream here. After the break, we will pick up the lodge job, and then we will call it for a night. So stick around. Alright, so before I forget, we are going to just quickly pick up the job from the scummy guy in the cafe. Because I would like to do all of this stuff, if we can. It is. That's why I'm just grabbing this, and then we're gonna call it for the night. Alright, yeah, I'm in. Good, very good. Now, on to the task at hand. There's a man named Aylshire. He's a senior manager at Hermes Eurocom, and a respected figure in his community. My organization also suspects him of working with pro-corporate extremists. These people are actively working to undermine the Flux state and pave the way for a corporate-controlled Berlin. My organization has no more desire to see Berlin fall to the corporations than you do. However, we are hesitant to act on our suspicions without proof. This is where you come in. Keep talking. You will meet with the team that I've arranged for you, and with their assistance, you will plant surveillance devices in his apartment. Take the U-Bahn to Frankfurter Tor and go alone. The rest of your team will meet you there. Hang on, I already have a team. You do, yes, but they are unsuitable for this job. Remember, this is a test of your abilities, not Iger's or Glory's or Dietrich's. How do you know their names? The same way that I knew yours. You will complete this trial with the team that I have assembled, or not at all. It's important for us to know that you're willing to work within these limitations. Fine. So, will you work within the boundaries that I've described, or will you turn down an opportunity that your fellow runners would kill for? I can already tell I'm going to regret this, but fine. Very good. The moment that you board the train to Frankfurter Tor, your test will begin. I would advise you to bring what you need in terms of medical supplies and ordnance. Once you embark on your trial run, there will be no turning back. After you've planted the devices and verified that they work, come back to me. There will be a brief interview, a post-mortem on the run, if you like, and assuming that I am satisfied with what I hear, I will pay you your first stipend. Then we will discuss our future options. Best of luck, Cassie. We'll be watching. Alright. So now that we've picked up that side quest, we're going to call it for the night here. And we'll take care of that, and then getting on with Alice next time. So let me just quit out of here. Okay. Yeah, so, oh, we're getting real close to the end. I'm excited. Tomorrow we're actually going to have our last stream of Monster Train. I have unlocked the 2 remaining tribes, so we're going to play around with those tomorrow, and then I think we're going to switch over to something new. Then Thursday we'll be continuing with Digimon, and Friday we'll be continuing with Pathfinder. So, lots of good stuff coming up over the next week. Aside from that, if you haven't joined my Discord server, the link is down below the stream. I post all of my announcements there, as well as my weekly schedules, stream announcements, and any new artwork that I get. So check that out if that's of interest to you. You can also request things there if there are any games you want to see me play, or redeems you want to see added, or just anything that you think would improve the stream. Feel free to drop it over in the Discord server. Also, just as an aside, I have been adding some more fish to the fishing pond, so check that out if you have any interest in doing some fish-related gambling there. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming. It's very much appreciated having you guys here. Always nice to have folks hanging out with me. Before I close, yes, what, Red? One more fish. All right, let's see if you get one of the new fishies. They are in a variety of different rarities, so it is entirely possible that you'll get one. Okay, no rake this time. Your rake is at the common rarity, though, so there is a fairly good chance of pulling it out. But yeah, so hope you guys have had a good time. I know I certainly have. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Monster Train. So, yeah, have a great night, and see y'all later.